going to do a color analysis on Rose today. She's an autumn type. We did analyze her before, and I'm going to show step by step with all my color drapes what kind of color type she is. So during a color analysis, it's not only about checking out your color types. So we are using many colors to check out which colors looks best on you. So it's all about a personal approach about your best colors, your best basic colors, your accenting colors, tone on tone colors, gold or silver, and I'm going to show a tiny bit of a color analysis. Normally it takes about 1.5 hours, so let's get started. So welcome, Rose.
Thank you.
You've been here before,
Yes.
You know all your best colors, and now we're going to check it out again. We're going to check out your skin color, your eye color and your hair color. Although you colored your hair, it's no problem for the video today. Normally we put on a headband, but we prefer not. And I'm going to show you your best colors and also give more information for the viewers. I never start with silver and gold because that's not clear enough. I want to start right from the beginning with best and worst colors. And I start with the white and the black from the winter, which are my cool colors, to check out what happens in your skin color. And I can see right away that it's a little bit pale on you. And now I'm going to check out the autumn colors to see if there's a difference. Well, we know already as a fact, but we're going to check it out. So the autumn colors are white with more yellow in it and also the brown. So let's see if we see any difference yet. Well, you can see there's already a difference. This looks softer. We can more look to your face and it's more refined. Yeah, this is a little bit cold. Then you have a really sweet personality and it doesn't show in the winter colors. I'm going to add on an extra color and you will see it even more clear that this doesn't work on you. It's too hard. And here we have the autumn colors again. So I always work like this in the beginning. So we have a good kickstart and compare colors which are really doing something and giving me a lot of information. And I add on a red, like a bright tomato red. Can you see that this looks so much smoother, but also I hear sometimes more expensive. It's not about money, but it looks more the part, yes? I get the question often why I work with 2 or 3 colors, and the answer is to enhance the effect. One color is okay, but normally we are wearing more colors at the time, but also it shows more when you have more colors on. So I'm going to show you different greens to show you how beautiful that looks. And I will compare that with gray. So green and brown are your basic colors. And of course you have many, many more colors. And well, we only look at a few of them. Can you see that the green really looks pretty? Your eyes pop out and it's really elegant and original, I would say. So let's compare with the grays. And I only have 2 gray here, so I check it out. This is the one, and I'm comparing with this. And this looks colder in your face and your eyes don't pop out as much. It's a little bit boring and dull, if I may say. Yes? It's not bad, but it's not as interesting as the greens are. Yeah? You can see the difference? Love it. Okay, the next step, I'm going to show more colors, and I would start with warm reds. And I start off with a pink. Maybe you ordinarily don't wear a pink, but it looks really good in your face. And that's so funny about colors. You become to love them after a while because they look so pretty. You don't hesitate wearing them. Well, wear everything you like. Don't feel pushed. We're going to show you which colors look best on you, but just do whatever you prefer. Yes, can you also see it looks nice? It looks interesting, different. So the autumn type, it's not only about browns and oranges, you have so many more colors. I will do the same comparison with a cool combination, and then you see instantly what it does. Even the pink, you know, this is not your best color. You will look not as healthy, and this looks really friendly and brings a lot of color in your face. So another color I want to present you, which is quite a new color, and we call it like the petrol blue. And it's also a very nice color for an accenting color. You can combine it with brown, for instance, or even like a velvet dress or jacket or a woolen jacket. It's really interesting. And once I compare it with, for instance, with a summer blue, which is much paler, this will look not as yes, adultly, and this looks more like childish, I would say. It's not a nice word, but you see the difference. This is really solid and bright and strong, and this is too little for you. Yes? Well, at the end of the advice, I also will show all other combinations and also the gold and the silver I'm going to show now. Also in gold and silver, there are different colors, so I want to show her her best. And of course, she will get her color card, and I will give more information about fabrics. You know, does she need some more structured fabric or a print? Also about makeup, accessories, and jewelry. So it's a whole complete advice which contains a lot of information, so you can build up your wardrobe from scratch if you like, or just add some elements which you prefer, which you really like to work with. We end off the color analysis with gold and silver. We also can use it in between if you like, but I like it at the end. So the silver is a cool color and you are a warm color type, so the gold, it looks better on you. I really prefer different golds, and for an autumn type like you, I prefer a darker gold in your face, like a bronze, for instance, or maybe like a red gold or a brighter gold, maybe for a necklace or rings or other jewelry. So you have many options. And I also can tell it looks really nice in your face, the red gold. So that's very interesting. Well, we finish off with the color card, and I work with these small cards, really useful cards. I'm going to show you're not a winter type, you are an autumn, and you can see all the colors I presented, like the browns, the greens, and the reds, for instance, but also the blues are in here. So I want to hand it to you. This is the color card you can use during shopping for makeup, but also for clothing and accessories. So you always have it when you need it. So, Rose, I hope you had a nice experience and you learned a lot. I also want to mention you own a beautiful vintage store in the center of Rotterdam, Fondeu, and your website is called fondeu.com. And you sell so many nice items and colors, so really check it out. And I want to mention, if you want to become a color analyst yourself, Go to the website hystyle.nl. I have several options like an online course in English or Dutch, or of course the practical courses. And we also go abroad and in store. If you have more than one people, a group of people, we like to come over to your place. Do you want your colors done yourself? Please check out the website. We have all kind of information and also various videos. So if you want to see more tips and tricks and more information about color, go to my YouTube channel, Hystyle Academy. Hope to see you there.